It is. It's called Thanksgiving Day by Gail Gibbons. Has anybody read a book by Gail Gibbons before?
Yeah, a lot of people have been.
Well, that's fantastic. She's one of my favorite authors who writes nonfiction books. I absolutely love her. All right, so here we go. Thanksgiving is celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November. And that happens to be this Thursday, huh? 2 more days.
It's celebrated on the fourth Thursday of
Thanksgiving reminds people of the Pilgrims many years ago. The Pilgrims wanted to worship God in their own way, which they had not been allowed to do. They left their homes in England and sailed across the ocean to the New World in a ship called the Mayflower.
We didn't hear the first part.
The voyage was difficult and stormy. The Mayflower was very crowded, too. Many of the Pilgrims became sick. Finally, after many weeks, they sighted land. They rowed to the shores of America to begin their new lives. They began building homes. The cold winter came. The Pilgrims had little food to eat, and some of them died. Spring finally arrived. Friendly Indians showed the Pilgrims how to plant corn, beans, and pumpkins. The Pilgrims learned how to hunt better, too. Their crops grew and grew. When fall came, their harvest was great. The Pilgrims wanted to thank God for the food they would have through the cold winter months. They decided to have a Thanksgiving feast. The Pilgrims invited their Indian friends. They had wonderful food to eat. There was turkey with nuts, herbs, bread, and cranberries. They made sauce from the cranberries. Well, that looks like the kind of food that I have on my Thanksgiving meal. Do any of you have the same kinds of food for your Thanksgiving meal? Raise your hand if you have that.
Yes.
Awesome. They roasted deer meat. There was cornbread, beans, and pumpkin pie. Raise your hand if you like pumpkin pie. Ooh, lots of people like pumpkin pie. The Pilgrims and Indians played many games and shared happy times together. The feast lasted 3 days. There was much to be thankful for. Our Thanksgiving Day is celebrated much like the Pilgrims' Thanksgiving. Some homes are decorated. Corn stalks are gathered together and arranged with pumpkins, gourds, and colorful fall leaves to look like harvest time. Pictures of the Pilgrims and turkeys appear in windows and on doors. Sometimes candles are lit. Horns of plenty, representing a bountiful harvest, may also be used for decoration. Hymns of thanksgiving are sung, and prayers and blessings are spoken. Families and friends gather together for a feast. Raise your hand if you get to see any family or friends on Thanksgiving Day.
Me.
Ooh, lots of people do. That's awesome. Many tables are filled with the same foods the Pilgrims and Indians shared. There is cranberry sauce and a big turkey stuffed with breadcrumbs, herbs, and nuts. Also, there's sweet potatoes, beans, squash, and cornbread. Sometimes there's a tasty pumpkin pie for dessert. Games are played. Raise your hand if you play games on Thanksgiving. Ooh, lots of people. There are grand parades to watch. Does anybody watch the Thanksgiving Day parade on TV? The one that's in New York? I do too. It's my favorite parade to watch. People ride on floats and there is music. On Thanksgiving Day, there is much to be thankful for. Well, you guys, that was
Is that
so much fun. Let me put my face back on.
Okay.
Hey.
Don't touch that, please.
Okay, I got it.
Every time you touch it, you hit that. See? Don't touch it.
So did you guys like that story?
Yes. Can you read us another book?
You know what? That's the only one that I have today. I just love it. Every time I come and visit you guys, you always want me to read you more and more and more. You guys just can't get enough, can you?
Hey, Mrs. Kaminski, could you tell them, do you have a favorite video of theirs that you have seen? I know you watched some of their videos. I think they'd like to know that people are out there watching.
Yeah, we want to see that.
Oh, my goodness. You guys have been making some incredible movies, haven't you?
Yes.
You know what? I absolutely loved the last one where you were talking about the book you had just read. What was the book that you had just read?
Despero.
The Tale of Despero. That's right. That was absolutely amazing, you guys. I loved how I don't know how your teacher does it with the animation in the back, the slow motion animation with the green. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. You guys are part of something pretty amazing.
He puts like green paper or whatever kind of paper and puts some paper.
All right, Demajane, since you are the one who's in the front, why don't you ask her if she'll read us another story at another time and say goodbye.
Can you read another story to us at another time?
I would love that. Thank you for the invitation. I love hanging out with you guys. You're so full of energy and life and questions, and I'm going to continue to follow you guys on the Brainwaves blog, okay?
Yes,
And I'm gonna write some more comments on the blog about all of the wonderful things that you're doing, because I'm so proud of you. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, bye.